Hey guys, good morning. I'm gonna give us some light in here today. I got myself up and look at my little ponytail, it's so cute. Got myself up and ready this morning because I want to be productive. The girls go back to school tomorrow. Andres works, unfortunately, and I want to make sure I get my stuff done today. So anytime you get yourself dressed in the morning, I feel like that makes you feel better. We are having some coffee. My husband is using his French press, which I don't even know how to use. I'm just reaping the benefits. Had some oatmeal with blueberries. The girls are having cereal and apple. And we're having a chill morning so far. We kind of got a late start, a little bit of a lazy start to the day, but now that we're all up and ready, we're going to get some stuff done. I'm stuck, baby.
Got it.
Okay, Mommy, stop.
Oh, here we are.
Mommy, stop.
Come in, Buzz Lightyear. This is Star Command.
We take a midday bath. Who took a midday bath, Mama? Who did? My goodness. Okay, 2 out of 4 kids. Looks weird. 2 out of 4 kids are bathed and in clean pajamas for the night. It's afternoon. We haven't even taken a nap. Yes, the big girls need a bath, but they can bathe themselves. So it was easier to get the little girls done. No, that's Sissy's. It's easier to get the little girls done while Andres is here. He's about to leave for work. I'm still trying to sip on my coffee. Lord. The big girls were super helpful though. They made lunch for themselves and for Autumn, which was nice. Nope, don't touch it.
Okay.
What'd you have for lunch?
I have a marshmallow with peanut butter jelly because I have my marshmallow and there.
Marshmallow and peanut butter and jelly?
And we had
Sounds scrumptious.
mustard, spicy onion.
We had some they had ham sandwiches, spicy Funyuns in the cabinet that Andres is trying not to eat, so the girls have been sharing them. They cleaned up the playroom. I just got to get the big girls done for school tomorrow. Maddie did our homework. We have backpacks to look through. Cleaned up the living room. Kitchen's clean. The girls were working on their rooms. I think Emmy finished. I see it. So we're looking pretty good now. If I could just edit maybe during quiet time. My back hurts, so I may need to take a little bit of a break, but trying to see if Everly will take a nap. If she takes a nap, I may try. Oh, that scared me. May try and edit. We'll see. I just got off the phone with my mom on Duo, which I didn't even know was a thing until we got that Google Hub, or Google. I think it's a Google Hub. Anyway, it's super cool. So my mom has hers next to her chair at the house, and so she called us on it. And now that I think about it, I did hear that ringtone before. Melissa and Truby said that they've called us on it. I didn't know how to do it. So I just had like a 45-minute conversation with my mom and just talking about different things, which is cool. She got to see the girls. Then I put everyone down for quiet time and nap. Everly's taking a nap. So I am doing my painting with diamonds. You guys remember when I got this? Yes, I haven't done much with it since. I'm about halfway done. Maybe a little less than halfway, but almost halfway done. And honestly, Emmy was the one that encouraged me to get back into it, because that's why she got one for Christmas, because she'd been wanting to do mine, and I was always like, no, I want to finish it. I want to finish it. It's just like something that I want to do for myself, and she's like more than halfway done with hers. And so I'm like, maybe I should get on it. She's like, you need to finish yours, mommy. So I'm going to finish mine. So here we are. Like I said, about halfway done. It's very tedious, but if I just even do a few of these little baggies every day, I'll be done. I could have been done. I started this like last year sometime. It's ridiculous. I have a lot of little baggies to go. Each little bag takes me about 20 minutes. So even if I just spend a little bit of time doing it, I mean, I start a new class tomorrow, and just before I get into like anything crazy, since it's just gonna be me and Everly, I'm only gonna be working a couple days. I'm out on maternity leave until I think March 14th at the hospital. I have to double check, but March 14th, and I'm only gonna be working at H&R Block like 2 days a week. I got that question a lot, actually, if I was still doing taxes, how I was going to work that. Initially, I really thought that I wasn't going to do taxes this year because I wanted to be home with Everly as much as possible. What is with some of these hairs? But now that the time's here, this is my 16th year, 16th year with H&R Block. I really don't want to lose my seniority, and if I skip a season, I will lose my seniority. So I don't want to, because my pay will significantly decrease, and that's the whole reason for me doing it. I love my clients, I love doing taxes, but the pay has always been extra income for us, and it's the time when we do things around the house or pay for vacations, you know. And although I don't need it that much this year for vacations and stuff like that, I want it to use it as a way of kind of getting out of the house a couple days a week and just being more myself instead of being here every day. Not that I don't love it, but I just don't want to drive myself crazy. I don't want to not appreciate what I have, and sometimes the best way to appreciate it is to be without it for a little while. And so I signed up to work anywhere between 4 and 8 hours twice a week at H&R Block. So that's what I'm going to be doing, and yeah, we'll see how it goes. I already told we have a new manager this year, and I told her, I was like, I didn't even know that I was going to come back this year, so you know, if you could just work with me, that would be appreciative. I would be appreciative of that. And she said, yeah, of course, no problem. She understood. And just to let her know. So if 2 days becomes too much and I'm just missing being at home or missing being with the girls or whatever, because the 2 days that I'm working, Andres is days off. So that way I don't have to worry, like if I don't know, if I can't pick up the girls or drop off the girls or whatever, like I know he's here. The thing that I'm gonna have to kind of figure out is the breastfeeding, because the office is kind of far for him just to bring her up here when she's hungry or up there when she's hungry, and pumping doesn't really cut it for me like actual breastfeeding does. For whatever reason, I've tried bigger flanges, I've tried smaller flanges, nothing really cuts it the same as actually like breastfeeding her. So I don't really know. I haven't decided that far in advance yet or thought about what I'm going to do, but I need to start thinking about that. I guess I will have to pump and just hope it goes well. But that's one of the main reasons why I'm doing shorter shifts and not like super long shifts and stuff like that. So we'll see. But for right now, Autumn's talking to herself. You can tell it's gonna be a great nap already. For now, I'm gonna do a couple of these Painting with Diamond little baggies and watch some Netflix on my phone. So hopefully Everly sleeps a little bit longer. May not look like a lot, but I got quite a bit done. It is so tedious, so tedious. So anyway, I think I did like 3 or 4 of these little packets. I will resume later. Perfect timing. You ready to eat? Good morning. Okay, making dinner. I am doing chicken fajitas. So I cut up 2 large chicken breasts, split breasts. I'm gonna put the rest of it in containers and make it for dinner. I think I'm gonna do chicken soup tomorrow. So I cut up 2 breasts. That was enough for 2 tacos for me, 2 tacos for Emmy, 1 and 1 for Maddie and Autumn. And a whole pack of mini peppers. And I even have a little bit left over here. And right now I'm just using the same pan to saute up some rice cauliflower. I'm gonna have this as a side. I also have some garbanzo beans and lentils in the fridge that I may do as like Mexican rice cauliflower and beans as a side, but the girls probably won't want that. They'll probably be fine with the taco. And then I'll just give them a side of fruit or something like that. And that is what's for dinner tonight. Pretty easy. If Andres were here, we would have for sure needed another chicken breast. But because he's not, I just did the minimal amount. Yes, you can have some water. Go ahead. So, and then I will actually be able to eat on this cauliflower for probably a couple days. I wanted to show you guys these earrings on Emmy that Melissa made. They're Pikachu. How freaking cute are those? She can't wear them to school, but yeah, the tail broke on the other one, but they're still super cute.
I actually really like them so much that I just wanted to wear them today. But because they're made out of clay and they may break easily, they could be fragile. But I really want to wear them, so today I wanted to wear them with my Pokemon outfit, my Pokemon shirt
with unicorn pants.
Sorry, Mommy.
It's okay. You want to say goodnight, see you tomorrow?
Yeah. Good night, see you tomorrow. Boop.
Okay, I love you.
I love you.
Let's get in tucked in bed. Did you have fun dancing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm playing game.
Yeah. Okay, I'm having a little snack. 2 of the salted or hint of salt rice cakes. One is 1 point with this H-E-B sea salt caramel hummus spread. At first I was like, I don't know how that's gonna taste. I'll be right there. Emmy's holding Everly for me. But it is delicious on this. It's like the perfect little sweetness with the salty. It is really good. 3 points. So it's a 5-point snack for the 2 rice cakes and 2 tablespoons of the sea salt caramel. They had like birthday cake and I don't know, something else, but this one was really good. Okay, everybody is in bed. Oh my goodness. The big girls were a big help though. I put down Autumn because she's the one that is hardest to control. Am I disrupting you? She's the hardest to control when it comes to bedtime. She follows direction very well. She brushes her teeth and can put on her pajamas with some direction, but she gets a little wild when it's bedtime, and she doesn't listen to the big girls very well when it comes to going to bed. So like if I had Emmy go, I don't know, tuck her in or like help her with her pajamas. She's independent, very independent. She wants to do everything herself, but because she doesn't do it all as well as one of the rest of us would do, she gets frustrated when someone tries to correct her. Typical three-nager. So anyway, I put her to bed first, and Everly gave me just enough time to get Autumn in bed, and then she started crying. So I came to get her, and the big girls are very self-sufficient. I can depend on them to brush their teeth. Like Maddie went upstairs. As soon as they were done, they went and bathed and showered and got their teeth brushed and laid out their uniforms. They take some direction to like me telling them what step to take next, or ensuring, like Emmy had come down at one point and I was like, did you brush your teeth? And she's like, oh, I forgot. Then she went back upstairs to brush her teeth, you know, stuff like that. So that's what they did while I was feeding Everly, and then they came downstairs and helped me. Emmy made her bottle for me, and they each got to feed her a little bit. She doesn't take very large of a bottle, so especially like when I'm feeding her. So they each got to feed her about an ounce, and they were excited for that. And I helped Maddie burp her. Emmy knows how to burp her. And so they were a big help. That they were holding her while I was getting my snack. And then went upstairs. I tried to put her down like for her nighttime, because it was already like 8:15, 8:30. And as you can see, she was wide awake. So she was not having it. I tried to lay her down. Emmy actually was up for about 15 minutes past Maddie. She tried to give her a passy a couple times, nothing. So I got to, luckily tonight's vlog was pretty short. I edited. As soon as it started exporting, I just went and picked her up again, was walking around with her. She was just not super content. So I swaddled her. I had her in a different like blanket swaddle, and she just seemed to be happier in this one, but she doesn't want to lay down in the pack and play upstairs, because I was like going to lay her down and just come down and watch TV and wait for the rest to get home. Not gonna happen. So that's okay. I got the vlog exported, and I went back. I was holding her and I uploaded it, got it done. I ordered some Color Street, got that done. And that was the extent of my computer work. Normally I try and sit there, make sure I don't have any bills that need to get paid, or I will work on schoolwork. My class starts tomorrow. Man, the break was so great. I have 4 classes this semester, 4 of them between now and May. And then I have 3 classes over the summer. And then I start clinicals in September. It's so crazy, and it's going to be here before you know it. Like, I just can't even think that far ahead. I have to take it one class at a time because I already feel a little overwhelmed with that. It's just crazy to me. So yeah, I start a new class tomorrow. So typically I'll sit there and like do classwork and stuff like that. It wasn't happening today. So I went to go pick her up, and I was like, well, I guess we're going to be having a mommy-daughter TV date. And she'll doze off. She's already starting to doze off. She just likes the comfort of being in somebody's arms. And I am all about the cry it out method, but not when they're this little. When they're older and they actually know, like Autumn. Well, Autumn's a little old. We have done cry it out before that. But Autumn, we'll put her down for bed and she'll cry for a little while. And she goes right to sleep. It's because she has FOMO. She doesn't want to go take a nap because of what everyone else is doing. She's too little. That's like, you can't let a 5-week-old cry it out. It just doesn't, that's just my opinion. I don't know, maybe you do, but I wouldn't. So whenever I'm not talking just like a whine to try and put herself to sleep, because she will do that occasionally. In fact, she was doing that last night. Like, you could tell she was just trying to put herself to sleep. And she did. She fell asleep. When she's like crying, I can't listen to it. It's just like the mommy in me just cannot do it. So I will hold her, and honestly, she'll probably eat one more time before laying down for the whole night. I'm exhausted already, so I didn't get a nap or anything today. And I probably won't get a nap because it'll just be me and her all week for the most part. And the rest works all week during the day. So it'll just be us, and I probably won't get a nap. So I'm just going to have to learn how to function without one and only getting 4 or 5 hours of sleep a night. It is what it is. Normal people do it every day. So yeah, if that means I just have to fall asleep down here with her, and I guess it is what it is. But like I was saying a little while ago, if she needs to eat one more time, I would have to be up anyway. So I might as well stay down here and watch TV. So that's what I'm going to do while I wait for him to get home and finish up the night. Tomorrow morning is going to be an early morning because all the girls are back in school. And he works at 8, which means we'll all be up super early to get breakfast and get everything done. And you know what's crazy is like they go back this week and then next week they're off for 4 days for like an independent study thing for a project that they have to do. I'm just like, ugh. I just sent them back to school and they're already coming back home. It's crazy. So I'm going to call it a vlog. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. I'm watching Good Girls. I'm actually almost done with it. I'm on the second to last episode. It's such a good show. If you've never watched it, season 2 is even better than season 1, I feel like. So I'm going to go. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Yawning. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye. See, I just wanted to be in my mommy's arms. Got one eye open halfway. Oh my goodness, mama. One of her eyes is halfway open. That's so creepy. Say good night. Good night. See you tomorrow.